It's okay. It's okay, madam. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Shy. Wow. Forget.
Oh my god.
Marriage go humble you. Marriage go humble you.
You're laughing now.
We were at the verge. We were at the verge of like
no, you can't even describe it again.
We never even do 1 month anniversary.
Hey,
we are at the
Jesus.
verge of breaking up. As in, we don't do again. We don't do again. It's funny, man.
It's funny. You are laughing now. You don't have mouth to laugh. God don't give you mouth to laugh before now.
Man,
Hey.
this event you're about to watch is actually scripted. Like this very video you're about to watch is actually scripted. But the event happened.
It's a real life depiction of what happened to our lives last week. We said we want you people to see it for yourselves. After absorbing it, we had to digest it, digest the information, digest the euphoria, and then said, you guys must see what happened to us. It is not even a clear depiction because obviously we can't replicate it the way it happened.
Well, I don't think we even got close to how it happened, but we actually tried to.
We tried, because we tried knowing that we already know the results. But before then, like the actual day now, we didn't know. So it was just
hey, talk too much. Actually, this very thing happened. So after some time, after absorbing it, like my wife said, we had to approach the facility. And then
thanks to clinics, they agreed as well.
We now told them that we want to actually document this thing that happened here last, because everywhere is Aloloko. The whole clinic know that two of us had issue. Genotype issue. They were like, okay, it's fine. So that others will learn. Don't need to talk too much.
Just watch along, guys. Watch along and learn from it as well. Ibo fi Maria Hausa girl, and Yoruba fi marry Igbo girl, na Hausa fi marry Igbo girl, Aisha Aisha this love is sweet. Why are you looking at me? What they look way?
See, you can whether that person where I meet the last time where I come, whether she don't sit.
So why didn't you call before we got here now? You wanted you meet somebody and then you didn't even call the person. Now that we are here, I wanted to call. What if the person is on six? Like,
actually, on that fateful day, we just we drove in.
I was agitated from the car. I wasn't myself. I was shaking. I was confused. I didn't know what to do.
What happened? We have a family friend of ours that I don't know. Both partners were ASAS, and then they gave birth to 2 kids. The first one died, and then the second one now died. Then it now occurred to us that we don't actually know our genotype, and these people were very close to us. And then looking at their faces, we actually have to have a feeling like how it feels when someone loses their baby. And my wife is already, So, I've been saying that I am AA, I'm AA, and then my wife doesn't even know.
It's not as if I didn't know. When growing up now, you're being born, you don't really ask your being born to, say, illiterate families. My parents were not so learned. Basic educations, his as well, of course. their blessed memories, are late. They didn't know about anything. They didn't have any knowledge of going to do tests, genotype, or all of those things. So when they born you, when they give birth to you, it's just what they tell you that you believe. And then because the awareness was not really that much, I remember it was when I wanted to enroll into the university, and then I just didn't know. Something came up, one thing. I shall know that. Was it a guess, or I just don't know. What I know was that I just came up that I am AA, right? Yes, AA or AS. I don't know in between, because along the line I was just confused. I didn't know which one it was. Because sometimes I use AS, sometimes I use AA. Meanwhile, this Okpotu, he always says that he is AA. That he I thought he actually checked it, Of course, learned people now that we claim, so I claim learned people. Before starting up a relationship, I already asked him. It's not as if we didn't, because I asked him, guy, how far? What's the genotype? And he said it's AA. Okay, then me, whether I'm AA or AS, I was rest assured. But it was now along the line, okay, after what happened to our family friend, so we now wanted to be sure. So I was now worried, I decided to let me see, how did you even know that you are AA? What happened? Did you, because we just did our trad, not really white. I know it's white wedding that demands for bring your genital, your test and everything, what have you. So that was what happened. And I said, because we're still preparing for the wedding. So before then, but let me even have, because I already have a sweet baby here. Let me know now. Let me know what's up. And my own too. So that was when it happened. When I asked the guy, man, started stammering like the hair. That was when I knew something was off. And for a woman that is pregnant, and then your instincts are telling you that something is wrong, you will just be agitated. You will just be. That was the mood I was in.
Cut short. So I went there first.
Without telling me, it was after he went, he came back and.
The video, I went there first. He took my samples. Then my wife now, I don't know how she found out that I went there. So she now insists that we will go there together, and they will tell us our results together. So the day that they said I should come, I have to go with her. So that is us. They're going. When we approached the place, as usual, people were there. People from the camera, we didn't want to show their faces, because this one, we actually scripted this one now. That day, people were there too. Normal. I think some of them know us. So the girl at the reception attended to us, asked her to fill a form. And why did they do like this?
You never understand. What if? Jesus Christ. What if? Why they laugh? God. My hand they shake as I feel. Am I a female or a male?
No, you are a hermaphrodite.
Let your word prevail. Your miracle, Father. Please, let me be AA.
What's going on? Which kind of rubbish with this one? What's going on? She can adopt them with the yeah, what do you say? Just normal test. You never make
I beg, good, go and sit down. This is worse than HIV test. If our genotype does not, I beg, you are not even sure of it. You didn't do test. You told me you are AA, you are AA. Where's the result? Where's the proof? And what you've been using since how many years? What if you're not AS and I'm AS? What will happen to our child? We'll now bring into this world sick children. God, please. God have mercy. All this, I didn't know. I didn't know what I was thinking, that I didn't even do test. You assured me. You said, and I followed your words. Am I not just hearing what your mother told you?
Why are you
your mother that was how many years ago?
Why are you not
during her decade, 1990s, were they doing genotype tests? Did she know about you? You said she knows.
She did it when they gave birth to
I beg you. Where did they give birth to you? Was it in a hospital? In a local place that they gave birth to you, and then You just fought something. You wrote A.
It was from the
Attention.
fun feeling that we started having our banter.
Yes.
You know, we actually documented it, but I don't think the the whole
We did justice to it
the
the way it
whole
happened.
the whole anger was actually like got on camera the way she was. Like she was and me too. Ah, I was claiming man until man, if your woman no get peace, as a man, peace go run away from you. As she was passing, it can't be like transmitter. She was restless, and then I became restless. I started pacing. I started pacing. I
What
started
if?
pacing.
What if?
I started
Hey,
pacing like, okay, what's up now? What if actually we are both AS?
what's going to happen to the baby?
It's not even about the marriage again. It's about the
It's
baby that
about
we're
the baby.
expecting.
Who was thinking about marriage? It was about the baby.
I've seen sick children. I've seen parents take care of sick children, and I've seen how demanding it is. So,
Emotionally, nobody's even talking about finance. Do you know how much it takes to raise a child with special need, or a
hmm,
child that we don't want to talk about that, but it's the emotional struggle, the challenges. We are not ready for that. We can't. I don't know. I don't think. Anyways,
we waited.
we waited.
We're supposed to see a doctor.
Yes.
Yes. She don't feel am finish. Please.
I'm not feeling this. I'm giving them what they need. I beg. All these questions, they are too much.
They will just take your sample. They've taken my own sample. They will tell me my own results, then they will take your own sample. There's no need for you to start forgetting.
Please, I beg. Just let me be. At this point, I want to be. Just leave me alone.
And we're waiting. Madam, how far now? The doctor never did, the road never did. Oh, calm down. You waited. Alas, she can't give us sign. Bring the form. We carry am go. Follow me.
So what is next?
Calm down now. Calm down. What's all this nonsense?
You don't know what is nonsense until you see the real,
Calm down,
the real
madam.
nonsense. That's when you know what is nonsense. Bam, bam, bam. Please don't hold me. Age them up. Hold yourself.
We were climbing staircase. Madam Drama. I want hold am.
Why would you want to hold me?
Are you
Why?
not my wife?
Which wife?
Only you know who you.
Get out. At that point, I was not your wife. I was not. I was single. I was
I gave for one.
single to
I
stupor.
gave for one. Yeah, you see this one.
I wanted to hold my hand for what?
Hey, God. Okay.
Nah, so that was what happened. I did. If he was just irritating me at that point, I was like, "This guy has deceived me. You've spoiled my life." I just That's why it's not good. It's not good to judge people sometimes, because when you are in their shoes, you don't know what you can do. The only thing I was thinking of that day was, "Walai, I don't know sick outside." Was I will kill him. God have mercy on me. Oh, I was saying Walai, I will poison him.
God knows that I will eat your food. Once we come back to this house, I don't go test your food.
That way, he was irritating me. I just want him to get out. I don't want to see
You
him.
don't do.
We shall went into
We enter
the doctor's office.
and then
Oh, Jane, how are you? Okay, what's going on? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Chijoke. Oh, please sit down. Please sit down. You're welcome. So, how are you today? So, how can I help you? I can see the result of your investigation. I can see result of your investigation for
actually,
genotype.
yes, I was already heading for yesterday.
Okay.
They took my blood sample,
All right.
and they said it's ready 2 days or 1 day.
Today.
Yeah, today. So, but I had to bring my wife today for us to be sure. You know, we are married traditionally. So, but now um, we needed to know our genotype.
I also want to know my. I don't know what is running around. He came for his. He brought his samples last 2 days or 3 days. So today I also want to confirm my own to know my genotype too. It's not as if I actually don't know. Like he has a knowledge of his own, but we just want to be
I'm
sure.
AA. Like
He says it's a.
I have been telling her that I'm AA.
Mr. Chijoke, you must be very funny. So how do you know that you're AA? Let me start with that. How do you know that you are AA?
Okay, doc. Like when I went to check most of my documents, it has been AA, and then my mother told me that I'm AA,
Wonderful.
and then I have not been. I'm not a sickly person. Like I can't remember the last time I went to the hospital.
This is becoming very interesting.
So I've been telling her that I am AA. She just needed to confirm her own. Actually, she's pregnant.
All right, I will tell you this: in medical investigations are not seen with the eyes. Okay, it's science. You don't see it with the eyes, so it's what the investigation says. That's what we go by. We don't go by what our mother told us or what our parents told us. It doesn't work that way. If you walk in here for treatment or anything, then I will have to do the necessary investigations. So I wouldn't work with what we hearsay. And it's unfortunate that you've been working with hearsay for so many years of your life. And that's quite unfortunate. And to you, madam, or both of you, why why now? This should have been in fact, it's not even a prerequisite for marriage alone. It's something you should have done as a young person, who is not yet married. It's something you should have. So no, I'm not here to scare you. Not here to
You're
scare
actually
you.
scaring us.
No, I'm
You're
not.
something very serious. It's as if I don't know. You're adding to the tension
No,
already
it's
that I
it's
have.
it's something that has affected lots of marriages, and it's not really a path couples should go. So, in fact, one of the prerequisites for marriage is this.
And I was still there. You know, that very day that this thing happened, I was just being a man. Men don't cry, men. So I was just putting up that manly thing. I'm AA. I'm AA. I don't know whether I would say it's even manly strength or even faith, but I was just trying to proclaim I'm AA. Actually, if we would have checked it, the idea is that what we did was traditional marriage, and then within she fell pregnant. Then I now have to pay her bride price, and then she got married.
Wonderful.
So, but now I needed her to be sure because me I'm sure. So that is why.
What you're even
Oh,
saying is condescending. I felt pregnant,
you
and
see,
so it's because of the pregnant. But
listen,
that's not even it.
it's okay,
Doctor,
it's okay,
please.
Mrs. Chijoke, you can calm
Doctor,
down.
please. I
Listen,
have a question.
Mrs. Chijoke, you can calm down. Nothing has gone wrong. But the thing is, um, we can only pray that everything turns out to be good. That's all we can do at this moment. But before you begin to date, before you begin to get serious, before you begin to talk about marriage, it's a prerequisite. You just have to know your blood group, you have to know your genotype, you also have to know your HIV status. These three and so many other um, you need to investigate other things too. So it's a prerequisite, at least that of the genotype. But I'm going to get your result now. Then we will get to test her because the happiness, everything now lies um, in the results we're going to get from you and the result We're going to get from so just a minute.
But tell
It
me
was
my
just ignorant. I'll just call it. It was just blatant ignorance because you don't. What even gave him the courage? He was just standing on one, like with all his chest, and his AA. Okay, you're not even sure of this. Which kind? I don't just know for Igbo men. I swear to God, I don't know
and my
where.
wife was using it.
I
Just look at
couldn't.
her.
I couldn't hold it
My wife
again.
was, if I hold that problem, if I call her name problem, if I say baby problem, if I say
Leave me alone now. No, they don't touch me. No, they touch me. No, they touch me.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. Can I get the Mr. Chijoke? Yes. Can I get the result of his investigations? Thank you very much.
oh,
Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jim Francis. Thanks a lot. All right. Yes. Yours will be here shortly too. Huh? Yours will be here shortly.
oh yeah, doctor, waiting be my result. He has seen it. Oh yeah, tell me. Voila. Just look at how he was just
Playing with us,
playing with me.
playing with
Just I
us.
Mr. Chijoke, you said you're AA? No, because you told me before now that you're AA, that you all your documents had AA inscribed on them. And, okay, all right, all right, we'll see about that. But what I see here is different from what you've been writing all your life.
Oga, talk the result.
Tell us the results.
This man was just
The
playing
man
with
was just playing with us.
us. I felt like holding my wife like this, but you know
Hold care at that
she
critical moment.
was
Tell us the results now.
Oga, what is the result?
Well, it's okay. It's no cause for alarm. Mr. Chijoke, you are.
Hey. Omo, that result, oh, hey, God, the result shocked. It shocked the bone marrow of my marrows. Okay, why are you quiet? You don't, you won't say anything again. You don't get mouth to talk. People, that result frightened. Aye, what a result.
Odogwu na Isha. Igbo fi marry Hausa girl. Odogwu na Isha. And Yoruba fi marry Igbo girl. Odogwu na Isha.